Hey guys, Greg Smith here, senior recruiting analyst at Inside Nebraska, and the Huskers just got huge news today as a pair of big-time wide receivers right here from inside of Nebraska at Bellevue West. Isaiah McMorris, three-star player, and Dae'vonn Hall, four-star wide receiver, have both announced their commitments to Nebraska, and here are my three thoughts. First things first, this is a dynamic receiving duo, obviously at the high school level that we see week in and week out in Nebraska high school football, but they definitely complement each other in a very good way as they are two different types of receivers. You don't have a lot of overlapping skill set. In last year's season, when they were both juniors, Isaiah McMorris racked up 90 catches for 1,297 yards and 14 touchdowns. Not too shabby at all. Dae'vonn Hall, to his credit, had 62 receptions for 974 yards and 11 scores as they provided a prolific receiving duo for Mike Huffman's Bellevue West. Obviously had Daniel Kalin, Nebraska's quarterback commit, throwing them the football as well, and we'll get to that more in a second. The second takeaway that I have is that Nebraska is definitely serious about recruiting in-state talent. Hall and McMorris are the third and fourth in-state players for this year's class, respectively, and there could be more to come as you still have some big names out there that Nebraska is recruiting hard in the state. Matt Rule, just like every coach that comes in, and it seems like he really means it, has gone out of his way to say that Nebraska is going to be a focus and he wants to see the best players in the state stay home. He's tired of seeing, looking up and seeing these good players from inside of Nebraska playing successful college football other places. They definitely made it a priority after having a successful end to the season at the end of the recruiting cycle last year and landing in-state players. It's a good sign that these two guys, who were guys that Nebraska may have been on the outside looking in on under the previous regime, that this staff has done enough to get them back in the fold and earn their commitments. That's a really big deal. And the final thing here, and I kind of alluded to it earlier as a big takeaway, is the Daniel Kalin effect has taken its hold once again, right? As we knew that once Nebraska got Daniel Kalin, the Bellevue West quarterback, inside of this recruiting class, that it could do wonders for in-state recruiting. And people really did look to these two guys, Hall and McMorris, as two real touch points, as guys that Nebraska could really have a good chance with after Kalin got in. I remember that back last month, kind of talking to Isaiah McMorris at the Steve Warren Academy quarterback camp. He said that he definitely took notice when Danny Kalin jumped into this class, and that was definitely something that caught his eye. Dae'vonn Hall said that same thing, that it's just a unique situation to have the opportunity to play with your high school quarterback at the college level as well, and now they'll all get a chance to continue their playing careers as Nebraska Cornhuskers. Make sure you guys like this video up, subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos like this directly into your feed. Also, pop on over to InsideNebraska.com. We'll have wall-to-wall coverage of these commitments and all the other commitments that have been happening over the weekend, with more to come, right over there on InsideNebraska.com. We'll catch you guys later.